Most people get stuck in life. They go to work, they come back, they make money, they pay bill, they repeat it, and they repeat it again. The next month, they repeat it, and they keep repeating it. Well, it's normal because that's what I've been taught in school. But if you must be among the top 1%, the wealthy, the ultra wealthy, then you must think differently. The wealthy, they think differently and strategically. So they opt out of the way the average people think, and they really manage their money truly well and in a way that compounds their freedom. Here, I'm an entrepreneur, and my name is Frank. I'm here to give you powerful tips that will shift your mindset so you can think differently like the top 1%, the wealthy people in the world. The first tip is relationship stroke cycle. The top 1% of the world, they are actually very careful in the kind of friendship they keep. They actually make sure that it's not everybody that is within their cycle. And the reason for this is because they have discovered that they are the average of 5 persons they spend their life with. So they are actually very careful to ensure that these people don't rub off their negative energy on them. So they are really very careful because you are an average of the 5 people you spend your life with. So if you want to actually know who you are right now, I would want you to just get a pen and paper, draw a tree. When you draw the tree, write the names of the 5 people that you surround yourself with as if they are fruits on top of that tree. Then write out 5 things that you love in each of them, or 5 of their behaviors. Write it. That means you are going to have 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. That's 25. When you evaluate that 25, then put yourself in the middle of that tree, or in the middle of in the middle of that tree. Then put yourself in the middle. You will now discover that you are an average of these 25 things you actually highlighted. So it's something that you cannot ignore. It's something that you cannot just neglect. So you're an average of the 5 persons you spend your life with, the 5 people that are very close to you. So the wealthy, they have discovered this, and that has led them to making sure that they are actually selective of the kind of relationships they keep. The second tip is they acquire before they spend. This is one of the things that separates the wealthy from the poor. So the wealthy, they are interested in acquiring assets other than liabilities. They are interested in making savings other than spending. They are interested in acquiring things that add value to them other than things that are depreciating in value. So they are always very careful to make sure that they acquire first and let the things they have acquired actually buy the kind of luxury that they want to live. So they invest in assets like real estate, buying stocks, and all the rest of it. So it's not that the wealthy, that they don't think of luxury. It's not that they don't think of enjoyment, but they know that if they invest well, that their investment is going to give them more money than even their jobs or work will give them. And they are going to actually enjoy from the money they are able to receive from their investment. So this is the way they build their wealth, yet still enjoying themselves. The third tip is they are obsessed about getting rich. So Napoleon Hill, the writer of Think and Grow Rich, he once said that desire is the starting point of all achievement, not just wishes. When you are obsessed about your desires, your brain goes into overdrive. Your subconscious goes into overdrive. When you have a strong desire about creating wealth, you will begin to notice ways to create values, earn more, and think smarter. Not because you have more now, but because you are tuned in. Fourth tip is they plan well and they act fast. Here, they turn their desires into plans and they take action on it. Research have shown that most people that put their plans on paper and monitor it, that they do well, other than people that merely wish and think about it. Here, because they plan well, they put it down on paper, monitor it on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis, on yearly basis, they are able to track it down to know the level of their progress. This is unlike people who didn't go through the process. The fifth tip is they believe they can do it. Yes, this is one of the things that is associated with the ultra wealthy. They don't see problems as problems per se. They see problems as opportunities. So the poor are always crying because of problems, but the rich, the ultra wealthy, they see problems as opportunities, something to leverage on and build their wealth. So they are when you bring them and the poor, you discover that the poor will say, I can't do it. I can't afford it. I will not be able to do this. I won't be able to do that. But the rich, they will say, how can we do this? How can we do that? How can we afford this? So these are most of the differences between them. So they are always seeing possibilities in what they are doing. And even when the possibilities are not there, they will create that possibility. But the poor, they are not interested. They are always seeing problems. They are full of problems and all the rest of it. The sixth tip is they don't believe on luck, or they don't work with what we call luck. They are proactive. They know that no man survives on earth just by hoping on luck. So they are proactive. They are willing to seize opportunities and work on those opportunities they have seized, other than thinking on something that is not realistic, calling it luck. Here, the last tip is they build wealth in their absence. That means they have learned how to build systems that generate money for them. So they earn actively and passively. So they have systems that build this wealth that when they are not there, even when they are sleeping, when they are on holidays, when they are resting with their families, they are making money. But this is something that the poor don't do. So they have learned how to earn actively. Even when they are around, they have learned how to earn passively. So they have invested anywhere they are, there are money coming to them. So this is contrast to some people that have businesses. When they are there, they are earning money. When they are not there, they are not earning money. That's active business. It was Warren Buffett that said that if you're not making money while sleeping, while being away from your business, you will work all the days of your life. You are going to remain poor. You understand? So these people have learned how to build these systems that can actually give them money, whether they are around or they're not around. That means they have mastered the art of making their money work for them. So their money is working for them, unlike other people who work for money. So these people, their money work for them, unlike the 99% of the world population that work for money. So these are powerful tips on how to actually think like 1% of the world population. If you like the video and you are interested in learning more about wealth, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button so that we can build wealth together.